very conservative, very well dressed and very well mannered.
It's a lot of freedom of expression and everything over here.
More eccentric than in France, than in Paris. There are more freedom.
Hey guys, it's Kathy Cat, and today we are going to go and ask foreigners what they think of Japanese women and comparing them with their country. So let's go and ask foreigners in Japan. Okay, let's start. Where are you from?
Mexico.
Furosu.
Mexico too.
What is your very first impression of Japanese women compared to women back home?
They are like more cute and tiny. I don't know.
Cute and tiny compared to the ladies in Mexico?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to look like some Japanese woman, but I can't because for example, the shape of my body is really different because I'm European. So sometimes it's difficult to wear Japanese clothes, but that's okay. We can find like this, so that's okay. And I really like Japanese culture and Japanese women. They're more beautiful than some French girl I think. Sometimes.
I love their fashion sense and their makeup. For some reason, I really like that.
What specifically do you like about the makeup or the fashion?
I don't know. I think it just looks so different from like my country. So I don't know. It just catches my eye.
Okay, where are you from?
China. Well, one thing I think is different in China. A lot of girls like to wear short jeans or that thing. More Western style, but we hear people more like long pants, long skirts. That's
Different fashion style.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Melbourne and Cairns. I'm Cairns.
Right.
Melbourne.
Right. And this is your first time in Japan?
Yes, it is. Very conservative, very well dressed and very well mannered.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. Yeah, just that. They're very clean, very well presented.
Like the kind of fashion that Japanese women wear, would you be able to wear that back home?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. It's modest compared to Australian.
Yeah, I was wondering what you meant with modest. What is different? How is like...
A lot more long sleeve shirts, not so much skin. Collars are a lot higher. Yeah, so just a lot more modest.
Right. There's actually not much cleavage going on, is there?
No,
Definitely not.
Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Where are you from?
Texas. We're from Texas.
Texas. Where are you from?
Also from Texas.
Both of you. We went to Texas. We went to Houston the other day. Woohoo!
Everyone's like really nice and polite, and I just love everything.
They're all just so very cute and lovely. It's beautiful here.
Comparing to back home in Texas and women back home in Texas, what do you think is different?
It's a lot cuter. It's a lot of freedom of expression and everything over here.
I think they're a bit more shyer than us. Like we have like really loud voices, and they have like nice, cute, soft voices.
Okay, let's go. Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
Right. Is it your first time in Japan?
Yes, the first time.
Yes, it's first time.
Actually, here girls are very modern. They wear very colorful, so they are really amazing.
Right. Very different styles.
Yeah, different styles, different. It's everything different. Yeah.
Everything's different.
Yeah.
They are so advanced from our India, so they look pretty. But Indian women are still beautiful. But she's too beautiful.
You're very polite. Thank you. Where are you from?
We're from France.
Paris. Paris? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, Paris. First time in Japan?
Yes, first time.
The style?
I think they are more fashionable here. Maybe the looks is more eccentric than in France, than in Paris. There are more freedom. I think so.
Shops are crazy as well. There is a lot of stuff that are amazing, and Tokyo is crazy in general, and especially here. It's a good representation of Tokyo, this street.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Germany.
Right. We could speak in German, but we decided to speak in English.
For the sake of the video, you know?
Exactly. It's easier for the subtitles as well.
A lot like you see in different videos, like they're very friendly. And also what surprised me, what is very different from the European way is like the way they act. Expressive, you know, in a certain kind of way.
Have you had any good experiences?
Most of them were really friendly and kind towards me. So like in the club, they started talking to me, and well, it's pretty nice.
Tell me your airplane story.
Okay. When I went to Japan, I met a woman on the airplane, and she offered me to, I think, 11 hours where we could just speak and talk about our hobbies and every different thing. So we kind of became friends, and she let me put my backpack in her place instead of just instead of going to a locker or having to put it somewhere else.
That's so nice. I'm so glad. And you're still friends?
Yeah, actually, she showed me around. She showed me at the very first day. We landed on at Narita Airport at I think it was 8 a.m. in the morning. I think it was Wednesday. Together we went to her place, then to Asakusa, and she showed me around the whole day. And she showed me the Imperial Palace and different things. It was amazing. Like, she showed me different places that are like the hidden spots, and she also told me about the Pasmo. You can see it. It was very amazing. Like, actually, I've just been blown away by Japan right now. Like, I'm here for 2.5 weeks, and it's amazing.
You made such a good experience. I'm so glad you made such a good experience there. Wow, good point there. Thank you so much. So, what do foreigners in Japan actually think about Japanese women? Or girls? Hey, and everyone was saying that they're very cute and very fashionable and very, very kind and mannered and things like that. I can totally second that. There's nothing even I could add to that. One thing I would like you to think about when you make friends with Japanese women is, again, don't forget the culture, never skip the culture. They might be really cool, they might be very shy. There are all types of girls here in Japan and women in Japan, but also make sure they know how to read the ear, which means they're very, very caring. Generally, I've had that a lot, that they're very caring, they think about you a lot, they make sure to help you out, but be sure that you actually return that as well. So what I've seen is some Japanese women will never actually say something if they feel like you're treating them wrong, and they will keep that in for a while, and then it will just come out in one big explosion, or they just won't contact you again anymore. Little hint, for example, if you get invited 2 times to an event, for example 2 different events, and you turn it down twice, be sure to say, next time I'll invite you. They kind of like go and make sure that they invite you again. Always try to keep the line going so you can create friends, and maybe if you're looking out for a girlfriend, always be sure to look out for them as well. Don't only think about yourself. So that's one of the things I'd like to add, generally. So I hope that was good for you to know. How about you? How are the women in your country compared to women in Japan, from what you've seen, from what you've heard? Let us know. Looking forward to reading what's different in your country. And I wish you a lovely day, and I'll catch you soon on Ask Japanese. Bye.